is up, guys? Today we are back with another UFC 6 video. Now today I have a little bit of a special video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 tips to get better at your UFC 6 striking. Okay, so let's get straight into this. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy and you want more content like this. The first tip: use the correct fighter. Pick the right fighter, okay? It all starts in the menu before you even jump into the octagon, before you're even fighting. The first thing you want to do to give yourself an advantage is pick the right fighter, okay? I'm gonna go Sean O'Malley, my favorite fighter in this weight class. I love using kickboxers, super good footwork, matches my playstyle. If you like to grapple, use a grappler. Use Marab, use Umar, use Ayman's hobby, you know. If you want to be crazy and elusive, use Dominic Cruz, okay? So, first things first, pick the right fighter, and if you want to take it a step further, look at your opponent fighters, go into their fighter and look at their stats, look at their weaknesses, and play off of that, okay? If you want to take it even further. So, that's step number one, and a little bonus is to check your opponent's stats, okay? So, step number two, when we get in here, we're just gonna keep it simple, okay? That is, tip number two, is keep it simple, alright? Just throwing our jab out, seeing what he's trying to do. We're not going crazy. Look at him, he's already throwing all those punches. And look at his stamina, already, just already. We're not even a minute into the fight, and I have an advantage. Now, that can change really fast, you know, but just these little battles that we're winning right off the bat, and I'm attacking his body, if you haven't noticed. So, tip two, we're keeping it simple. We really are. We're not trying to do anything too crazy. We're not trying to be too flashy. 1-2s, 1-2-3, hooks to the body, like just very simple. I like to keep my combos very short. I like to throw 2-punch to 3-punch combos, and if you heard them, then you can start going 4, 5, 6 punch combos, but it gets dangerous, you know, you open yourself up for counters. This guy's fighting pretty good though, so I'm kind of having to lock in a bit. Alright, my next tip is working the body, and I've already been doing it this fight, as you can see so far, is I'm working the body, and this is something that you don't get the reward right away. You gotta wait till the later rounds, and the fruits of your labor will come to life. You need to work the body. Look at, just jab the body. One of my favorite punches in the game is just the body jab. It doesn't do crazy damage. It's not flashy. Doesn't do anything too crazy. It helps you find your range though, and you can add strikes off of it. You can go body jab. Okay, I'm doing it too much, but my point is, what was my point? Sorry. Oh yeah, working the body. So we're just making sure we're working the body and consistently working the body. Consistently. Punches, kicks, and it's not something like you don't have to get your rock. You're not really looking to get a rock. You're just trying to weaken them, soften the body, try to soften them up. Alright, those later rounds, it'll show. They'll be slow, they'll be effortless, or they'll be sluggish, and they won't be able to keep up with you. Especially someone like Sean O'Malley, you have really good footwork. They won't be able to keep up with you. They're gonna get the tired animation, you know, and they're gonna be just all wobbling around and stuff. Now, he's taking our back, but this is fine. I think we won that round. I'm gonna try and go up, just be on some BS, and I got up, so I know he's not that good. Yeah, first round, I'd say we won that. He got a takedown at the end, but we outstruck him. So yeah, tip number 3, working the body. Super important and super effective at all levels. Always work the body. Now, this one is also a two-parter too. So the second part is going to be our own stamina management. We need to be considerate of our own stamina watching it, and we need to protect our body and not eat too much to the body, because that's what trains our stamina, you know? So we need to manage our own stamina and be very, very on that. Stamina wins, in my eyes. Stamina wins fights. That's what wins at the end of the day. And this guy, I'm just gonna get free shots to his body. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a free stamina advantage. Okay, so tip number 4 is gonna be distance management. You need, and this is something that just comes with experience, honestly. It's not something that you just learn how to do. You need to learn your distance, and every fighter is different too, so it's very unique. But you need to manage your distance. You need to throw your kicks while you're in kicking range. Okay? Don't kick in punching range. It's one of the easiest ways to get hurt. One of the easiest ways. And this guy's throwing way, way, way too much. And I need to attack the body and punish him. The reason I hit the kick to the head is because I knew he was going to block to the body. And he's fighting crazy. This guy's fighting crazy. He's kind of losing it, I think. He's losing the plot. He was fighting really good before. I don't know what's happening. Got a little knee there. Oh, really missed that. Nice. Okay. See if we can get the finish here. No, probably not. Maybe we get an elbow. Nah. Just gonna let him off. Okay, see if we can get the finish here. Yeah, he's done. Herb, please save him. Herb, please save him. Save him, Herb, please. Alright, yeah, so tip number 4. Sorry, I went a little quiet. I was trying to lock and get the finish there. We're gonna get another fight in, don't worry. I still got some more tips for you guys. So, tip number 4, distance management. Now, this is very important, and it just takes practice. And higher footwork stat fighters, it helps. It helps with the distance management. They move faster, they get in and out of that pocket quicker. And it's, like I said, it's just something that you develop over time by fighting. You get in the pocket, you get out of the pocket, you realize, okay, what range you need to be to hit what shots. For hooks and uppercuts, you need to be up close. For jabs and straights, you need to be kind of medium range. For kicks, you need to be a little bit farther out of jab range, you know. And it also depends what kicks. I think the head kicks, you need to be a little bit farther away than for the leg kicks, you know. For the calf kicks are different distance from the leg kicks. So it gets deep. So practice your distance management. It's super, super, super duper important. And if there's one thing that I could say to work on that I see a lot of beginners doing is throwing kicks in boxing range. It is not a good idea to be throwing kicks in boxing range at all. All you need to do is throw 1, 2, 3. They throw that kick when they're too close to you. Hit them with a 1, 2, 3. Big damage, and sometimes you get a rock. A lot of times you get a rock. I hope this guy doesn't go Ilya, but it seems like it. Now tip number 5 is going to be pick your shots. I see too many people just jump in the fight and they're just throwing crazy. They're not being calculated. You need to be calculated with your shots. You need to be throwing everything for a reason. If they're leaning, you need to throw hooks. If they're ducking, you need to throw uppercuts. If they're pulling back, you know, stuff like this. Maybe even if they're doing perfect head movement and they're blocking you, or you can't hit them, go to the body, go to the legs. These things you need to pick your shots and they need to make sense, right? Like I said, I love this jab. I love that body jab to the head and, I love the jab to the head and the body jab. The jab to the body. Both of them super effective shots, and I love them just to help me keep my range and just rack up points as well. I'm racking up shots when I do that, okay? This guy's being crazy, and look, I'm just managing my distance. I'm going in, and when I see him throw, I'm pulling out. And it's not even really like, really not reacting to them. It's like a dance. You figure out their rhythm, you figure out their timing, right? So pick your shots, be smart, and just keep it simple. Jab. I like to go lead hook to the body, jab to the body, lead hook to the body. Ooh, he's beating up my leg already. Some Justin kicks, man. Okay. I need to be a little more active here. But yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to do that really. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up my tip on my, or the tips on my, hey yo. I'm trying to pull up the tips on my notes. But my phone keeps, the screen keeps turning off, but whatever. Tip number 6. Don't whiff. Now this kind of goes together with pick your shots. Don't whiff your shots. What I mean by that is don't miss. It's one of the most stamina taxing things you can do. You're just missing shots all fight. Like this guy, how many hooks has he thrown where he missed? Like that right there. That adds up. At the end of the fight, that is going to add up. And also it opens you for a counter. Let's see. Right there. When they miss, they have a brief counter window when they miss. Right there. I was a little late. You have to obviously be fast enough. And you kind of want to be, okay, see, I made a big mistake and I was trying to trade with Justin. So I don't trade with Justin. Okay, just be smarter. See, right there, if I hit him, that would have done more damage. But I didn't. I was not in hook range. I was more of a kick range, so I needed a kick there. The distance management all comes together. Now let's see what's next on this list here. And I can't unlock my phone. So don't whiff. Number 6, don't whiff. One of the biggest mistakes I see, especially big head kicks. Any kicks of any kind are worse than punches, but big head kicks, not good at all to whiff. Not good at all. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna mute. Alright, sorry about that. Big train went by. Number 7, tip number 7 is patience, okay? Patience, patience, patience. This will take you so far. And it is from a beginner to advanced tip. This will help you throughout your whole fighting career, if you will. Patience. You're getting hurt. It's okay. I got rocked. Staying patient. I'm playing my game, and I'm gonna work his body, work his head. Look at I have the stamina advantage. So I'm just gonna stay patient, and I'm gonna play to my game. It's not gonna all come together. I haven't really got a big rock yet. I haven't hurt him too bad yet, but I know in these later rounds, his stamina's gonna be drained, and he's gonna be hurting, and it's gonna be hard for him to do what he's doing now. Okay? He likes to go hook, hook. He likes to go hook, hook. He likes that leg kick. Very simple things to counter. Just block the first hook, duck the second one, or I could even pull back. Right there, he's missing that leg kick. He's not in the right range. Right there, that was perfect range. And now I need to switch stances because that leg kick is really beating me up. But this opens up my body kick, so I do enjoy this. I do quite enjoy this. Okay. So, patience. Just patience. Sometimes your shot isn't there, and it's okay. You just need to wait for your moment and find your shot. And then you can do damage, you know? So you don't need to rush things. You don't need to get emotional, and you stay calm. Stay patient. Trust me, I know how it gets. You get in those fights where your heart is racing, it's beating, it's really close. You knocked him down, he's knocked you down. And you don't know who's gonna win. Anyone could get knocked out at any moment. You need to be patient, be calm, stay disciplined, and stick to the plan, right? father's plan, like Khabib said. Nice, nice cross right there. Okay. This guy's dangerous. He really is. He's not. I wouldn't call him the best player, but he really is dangerous. And I need to be kicking his legs back probably. Nice head kick. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm eating a lot of leg kicks. Let's see what this next tip is. So yeah, what was it? Patience. Number 8, head movement. Now, this one, you have to practice. This one takes time. Go into practice mode, turn on the strike recording, have the computer throw a combo, and just practice your head movement. Now, it does take practice. It does take practice, and that's the I don't know what the saying is. You need to practice. Okay, you need to practice. You need to go into practice mode. That's the only way you'll really get better at it. You can try it in quick match or whatever, and obviously you do need to put it in quick. You do need to try it in quick match. But practice in practice mode. First of all, one little tip I can give you is try and dodge the second or third punch, not the first. It's gonna be hard because you're reacting to the first punch. But if you can get the rhythm and you can memorize what kind of combos they like to throw, like say they like to throw the jab cross lead hook, super common combo that people throw. You block the 1-2, just hold your block, and then you duck the lead hook. Very simple. What was he doing? He keeps going hook hook. So I'm eating the first hook, I'm just blocking it, and then I'm trying to duck the second hook. Very simple stuff, and it's a lot easier than trying to react to your head movement, you know. And that is tip number 9, I believe. Or no, tip number 8. Yes, head movement. Practice your head movement and try not to react. Try to get the rhythm of what their combos are and try not to be reactive with your head movement. Try to time it, you know, and learn the combos and time the third to fourth punch. Sometimes even the second. They're just throwing 2-punch combos, you know. They're just throwing a 1-2, block the 1, slip the 2. Very, very simple, very effective. Okay. Tip number 9. Okay, it is be annoying. Now I love this. This is my style. Being annoying is such a fun way to make them make mistakes. Frustrating your opponent is such a good way to beat them, you know. Ultimately, they get frustrated, they make mistakes, they start reaching, you know. And look at this guy's stamina, by the way, and look at my stamina. And I just ate that head kick real quick. Okay, now let's not get knocked out here. That was a pretty close one. Just let our head health regenerate real quick. Okay, we're good. I definitely thought he was gonna try to throw the leg kick, or the leg kick there, and I blocked low. Okay, but we're just gonna keep working this body. That's all we need to really do. Don't need to get too worked up about his combos. Work the body, jump on him, get a little extra damage if we can. Let's see. See if we can get the finish here. Looks like we can. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep hitting the mic on accident. I was trying to scratch my face. Okay, and he gets up, and that's fine. I'll go for the... Okay, I was trying to go for the knee right there. And let's get a little crazy and go for the spin kick maybe. Okay, go for the body kick. Just keep it simple, literally. Just going lead, roundhouse kick to the body, jab, lead, roundhouse kick to the body. I'm not doing anything crazy at all. It's not too flashy. And look at him, this is the slow animation I was talking about. He can't do anything, and I can do as I please with him. Literally, I can just do as I please. This becomes my fight, and I become so comfortable. Now, obviously, don't, you know, he's always always dangerous. The other fighter is always dangerous, so be careful. But look at, like, he can't do anything. He can't keep up with me right here. I'm doing what I want, and I'm gonna go into this round, and I'm gonna finish him, and there's nothing he can do about it. And this is why body work is so important. So yeah, be annoying, frustrate your opponent, make him miss. Sometimes just play footsies with them. Just in and out, in and out, in and out. Don't even throw, just keep making them miss. People will quit. I've gone against people that just quit because they don't want to fight you because they know you're going to be annoying, right? Very effective strategy. Now the last tip, number 10, and one of the most important tips that a lot of people just can't do is constantly critique yourself. Every single fight, win or lose, what could I have done better? What could I have done better here? I'll ask myself in this fight, well, my leg health is pretty low. He cooked my legs right off the start of the fight, you know, right from the start of the fight. I was kind of talking, I wasn't too locked in, and he cooked my legs, you know, which is no good. Oh, I could have got that knockout there, but it's all good. So, you need to always be critiquing yourself, especially when you lose, you know. Don't just get mad. A lot of people just get mad. They blame the game, right? They say the person is cheesing, they're using a broken fighter. At the end of the day, even the cheesers have a counter. You can counter the cheesers at the end of the day. You can counter the clinch. You can defend those takedowns. It's a skill issue. At the end of the day, it is a skill issue. So, you need to critique yourself. There's always something to critique yourself on, and this is the key to getting better. Ultimately, when I went from getting mad at losing and just like wanting to get off the game to losing and being like, okay, what could I have done better? I got so much better, you know. You learn from your mistakes. Simple as that, you know. Okay, my head movement was off there. My head movement was not good. I ate too many strikes to the head. I need to work on my head movement. You need to go to the practice gym. You know, go to Quick Fight. Practice your head movement. Then you can take it to ranked. Work it up from there, you know. You just need to practice, 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 and you need to be your biggest critique. As someone who's hit Division 20, I think I suck still. I know I'm like decent at the game, but in the grand scheme of things, I think I suck because there are people that are better than me. There are people that beat me. So I still have things to work on, you know. There's always something to critique, and that is how you grow. That is how you get better, and you just keep building upon these skills, you know. So, anyways, that is 10 tips to get better at UFC 6. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you guys.